Hi, my name is Paul and this is PJT Ventures. Join me while I ramble on like an empty dump truck. Today's ramble, we actually are rambling on in an empty dump truck with an empty dump trailer. I thought while we had some firm ground before spring hits, we could maybe start to haul some of these rock piles to the crusher. So I'm just out in the one field here. I brought the skid steer out earlier, and now we'll see if we can get some of these rocks from this pile. I haven't dug into it yet. It's not going to be pretty, because I'm sure that partly in that pile is going to be some frozen dirt, but we can go ahead and get started, and the more I can get done before seeding, then the better. But here's one of the piles I was talking about in a previous episode. Just go take a look here. So we'll see how much of this we can get done. I'll probably sort out some of the bigger ones and put them aside and see if we can bring some of the smaller stuff. There's a little gate here we can open, but yeah, as these fence lines get redone or cleaned up, or there's just so many rocks in this field. This is the kind of thing that as you clean up a fence line, that's where everybody threw the rocks over the last 100 years. So I mean, if you just look at this, this is a perfect example. For a half a mile, there'll be this many rocks. We'll go over some other piles that we've cleaned up in the past, and yeah, so it should be good. See if we can get some of this stuff to the crusher. open up the back of the pile, maybe get some sunlight, some airflow. See if we can speed up Mother Nature. Okay, we got just about a load for the most part, and I got into the center of that pile and there was less dirt and it wasn't frozen, so it wasn't too bad. I probably should have waited. We'll go look at the pile quickly. I of course thought I could sneak in a load before it got muddy. That was the whole point. And just in the last half hour, this has gotten muddy. Even where the shade is, there's no mud here, but in the sun, it's already starting to get too soft. Yeah, so this part right here had lots of dirt, so it's not ready. And then that center part was actually fairly clean, and so now I'll have to let it thaw. There's an old cow skull by the looks of it. Anyways, I probably shouldn't have done it. I probably should have just maybe cleared the snow and left. But of course I was trying to get another load, get another bit of gravel before spring really hits. Now we'll see if it comes out of the trailer. That'll be the next poor choice. It usually does pretty good, and you have the chains so that it can go wide open. I threw a bit of snow in there just so that the rocks don't bang so hard when you're first loading, and we might have to drive around a little bit and shake them out, but we'll get it back to the crusher and see how it goes. She's greasy now. I probably should have waited till tomorrow morning. One of those days where you just keep ignoring the little voice who's trying to save you time. What does he know? What does he know? Might be taking the overland route. This doesn't look good. I can't even get out of these ruts. There's no going on the little trail. We gotta stick to the grass. Well, there you have it. Turned out pretty good. That's a nice little pile of marbles. We'll get this crushed up. This stuff's gonna crush really nice. This is like the perfect size. It's pretty well free of dirt, and it'll turn into 1 inch minus. Just beautiful. No rebar. I think I did see here, there's a few pieces of barbed wire that a guy's gonna have to manage. Also, there's a few pieces of wood and whatnot, but a little bit of bones. But yeah, so nice clean rock. I threw a bit of snow in the bottom just so it wouldn't bang the bottom of the trailer really hard. I don't know if that made it easier or harder for it to open. It's always a bit of a concern when you're fully loaded and it doesn't open and start dumping. But unless the trailer has like kind of some muddy or sticky stuff, it's actually been really good with the rocks. And I mean, it's kind of the ugly duckling. This, I talked about in a previous episode, this isn't the original suspension. That actually used to be up there. So these axles aren't actually working in conjunction. They're kind of each independent. So if one goes up, it'll lift the other one off the ground. But there's a part of me that I don't want to. There's a part of me that I don't want to dump the rocks into my little empty 3-ton trucks. They got wood floors, and it's like this is hard on it. So if this bears the brunt of this nasty rock work, well, that's just fine by me. So anyways, turned out pretty good. We'll get this crushed up, and I think I'll put that pile on pause until the bottom part of it and that one end of it thaws, just because it's pretty hard on the skid steer. I probably shouldn't even have done it today, but anyways, here we are, and one step closer to more gravel. So thanks again for joining me, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye for now.